To celebrate uh, the unveiling of Despicable Me 3, I just wanted to pay tribute to the amazing series that is Despicable Me. And today we're going to be reading a fan fiction called Initiation, written by Yoshi the Minion. Author's note: yet another weird Minion story. That's for sure. And for any of you who don't know me, yes, I am attracted sexually to the adorable henchmen. Don't ask why, I just am. Except for Bob, since he's a child. Anyways, I do not own the minions. If I did, yaoi pairings like Steven would be canon. Now, as you can see, before I even get into this person needs to die in a horrible fire. I hope I find it soon, you thought. Where could it be? You were wandering through the frozen wasteland, trudging through the snow. You were looking for creatures called minions. They are small, yellow creatures that live to serve the most evil of masters. Been around since the dinosaurs were still alive. You didn't know exactly where they were, but you were determined, for it was your dream to live among them. Ever since you met one of them and became friends with it. You never really fit in with your own kind. You were always bullied for being different. As you continued, your limit was slowly reaching. If you kept going, you would collapse from exhaustion, but you were persistent. You knew if you kept going, you'd find them. Jesus Christ, you guys better get comfortable, get some popcorn, and just sit down and fucking listen, because this is gonna be a long story. Your steps became heavier and heavier as you trudged along. You stopped and fell forward, falling into the snow. Your eyesight was blurry as you struggled to stay awake. Right before exhaustion claimed you, your eyes captured a small yellow blur running towards you. Hey, Eggnapoo, a voice said. You opened your eyes slowly. You thought for sure you were done for. When your vision returned, you noticed you were surrounded by minions. You sat up and looked at them I can't read. You sat up and looked at them in shock. One of the minions ran over to you. He was smaller than the rest of them, with different colored eyes. He hugged you in happiness. Insert name, I guess that's supposed to be me. He yelled happily, "Who are you?" "Bob," you yell back and hug him. It's been so long since you've seen your friend. Another minion stepped forward. You walk Sitnama? What the fuck is he even trying to say? Bob turned to his brother. Si sits sim utat me diat tuoba. Oh, the minions looked at each other, unsure of why you're here. What did you take here? I walked here. What? Oh, okay. I walked here, you said. It wasn't easy, but I did it. Yeah, I fucking walked to Antarctica. That makes so much sense. One of the other minions stepped forward. You are Oh, I guess that's why are you here. Stuart, Bob said, slightly offended by his brother's tone of voice. I wanted to join you guys, you say. Not you? Yeah. Something, I'm not even gonna pronounce that. I want to live here with you guys, you say. You know, be a minion. They looked at each other. I'm not gonna pronounce that either. From now on, if there's minion speak, I'm not gonna say it. You took a deep breath. Look, guys, I've never really been accepted among humans. For some reason, I don't fit in with humans. I always wondered if I'd ever have friends. That's when I met Bob here. You give the childlike minion a pat on his head. Since then, I knew the only way for me to truly be happy was if I became surrounded by you guys. So I searched for you. It took longer than I would have liked, but it was worth it. So if it's not a burden, I would like to live here. The minions looked at each other, trying to make a decision. After all, it seemed everyone but Bob came to a vote. Then one of them spoke. Oh, Yeah, you know what, I said I wasn't gonna do this, I still did it, fuck me. Yes, you say desperately, I'll do anything. Every minion except Bob smiled for some reason. The minion folded his arms. Really, you say astonished. Thank you, what do I have to do? Sniff fro? Bob, og, ot, ru, ekalp. You? Sud, ot, t. Bob reluctantly obeyed and went to his and Kevin's home. Once the tiny minion was in the house, Kevin turned back to you. Okay. Do what exactly? Lou, you something something. Yeah. Me, dude, something something, snap. You stared wide-eyed. My pants? What the fuck? C. Why? CT strap faux ta something. Okay. You slowly remove your warm pants, feeling the icy ground below you. Something something, Kevin said in a sing-song way. As you removed your underwear, you finally understand what that something is. You instantly freeze when you feel your bare lower body touch the ground. Kevin walks up to you and slides a gloved hand over your slit and rubs it. The warmth and pressure of his hand causes you to spread your legs wider, giving him more access. From your peripheral, you can see minions watching closely, some of which were touching themselves through their clothes. You feel the minion remove his hand and replace it with his tongue. You moan loudly from the contact. As he attacks your clit with quick licks, you feel the warm sensation in the pit of your stomach. With a final moan, you came, squirting your juice onto Kevin's face and tongue. The minion pulled back and motioned with his hand. I'm not gonna say that either. He said, you flip your body around and positioned yourself on your hands and knees. Next thing you knew, one minion stood in front of you. Stuart was under you. Kevin was behind, and two minions were by your sides, fully erect. You get the message and grab the two beside you and jerk them. The minion in front of your head. The minion in front grabs your head and forcibly slides his meat deep into your mouth, and Stuart and Kevin slide themselves into your pussy and ass respectively. The five henchmen groaned loudly from the pleasure that they were receiving. Kevin and Stuart were thrusting through your holes, hard and fast, causing you to moan around the minion's cock, sending vibrations. With all the stimulation you felt, with all of the stimulation, you felt the same warm sensation again, making you moan as you released, your love juice spilling all over Stuart's cock. This made the one-eyed minion come as well. The minion in front thrust a couple more times before he filled your mouth with sweet cream, making you swallow it. The two minions beside you came together, painting your face white. With one final thrust, Kevin came deep inside, filling you to the brim. They all stepped away from you, breathing heavily. You tried to get up, but 5 more minions pinned you down. You realized that you had to pleasure these guys too. With a sigh, you submitted to the next batch of the horny creatures. Parentheses, later. It took a while, but you managed to pleasure every single minion, excluding Bob, of course, 'cause fuck Bob. After the last 5, you were exhausted. No more than that. Your arms felt like they were gonna snap off. Your lower back and lower areas were very sore, and you were filled with semen. You didn't want to move. Luckily, Kevin and the rest helped you get back on your feet and find a warm enough place to rest. After they made a makeshift room of sorts, they lied you down. With a bunch of thank yous and doog things being said, they left you to sleep. As you tried to fall asleep, you felt something gently kiss you. You opened your eyes, and it was Kevin. As he was walking away, you curl up as you feel your body heat rise higher. Yes, you finally felt at home. Who the fuck thinks of this shit?
I start to cry. I'm trying to avoid any sort of contact with my eyes with this thing, but it's so bright and yellow. I can't look.